Gore Whores. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 32 of the Gory Hole Podcast. My name is Jenny.
My name is Nikki.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the camera on?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just sorry. Anyway, I already made it rough.
Wow.
To begin.
Everything's on.
Everything's
except
on.
Jenny's
Okay,
brain.
except Jenny's brain. That's fair. Okay, so you had stuff that you wanted to tell me about. Why don't we roll with that?
Okay. So when it snowed, like I guess at this point it's been a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But when it snowed a bunch in Kansas City, somebody took it upon themselves to create a giant ass sculpture. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
On
the
the Nelson lawn. So the Nelson Atkins Art Museum in Kansas City is like a big famous art museum, and
it's right down the street from my house.
yeah. Artist Zeke Henry and his friends built an 8-foot-tall snow carving in the shape of a butt on the south lawn of the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. It's become a curiosity for passersby on Emmanuel Cleaver 2 Boulevard. I work right down the street from this too. So there's some funny pictures online. Like after they sculpted it, there's like a picture of him like sticking his hand up the ass crack. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna send you the picture.
I have seen pictures of the butt.
of the butt.
Though.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna send you this one. He's doing a rectal exam.
Oh my god, that's so amazing.
Yeah. So it's funny. I just thought that was really cool. That's
When all the snow came down, I was it wasn't like the best snow for making stuff. He did a good job making.
he
his
did.
Butt.
It's a big.
I
ass
tried
butt.
to make you a snow dick, but
You did.
But it kept falling apart, and then I gave up.
Damn it.
I know. Oh, he is putting it right up the butt
Yeah,
crack.
he's
Oh,
like-
that went to like NPR and everything.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. It's It made some news.
They look so happy.
They do, and look how big it is. You can see with the people standing next to it how big the butt
each
is.
cheek is like 3 people big.
Oh yeah, and it's way taller than they are.
Yeah.
So I really liked that.
It's very cheeky.
It is very cheeky.
It's
It's bubbly.
Yeah, it's a voluptuous butt.
It's a bubbly butt. And if you zoom in on, well, okay, I'm going to send you the other, like, just regular picture without them by it. And you can zoom in and see handprints on it.
People walking up and
Yeah.
smacking it, you
Uh-huh.
think?
Yep. So you could just kind of zoom in a little and see some nice handprints on there.
Oh, yeah, you can. Everybody wanted to smack the butt.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I love it.
I think, okay, now I have to see if I can, we'll keep talking. But yeah, I saw that too, like on Instagram. And I think maybe on the Nelson's actual page.
They put it on their,
Yeah.
the Nelson put it up on their shit, yeah.
The description was really funny. I can't find it. Maybe it wasn't on their page. It might have been like a newspaper or something.
Okay.
But they put like kind of an artsy description.
Mhm.
They're like the derriere, the butt, the booty. Like
The posterior.
everybody has one. And it was like this beautifully like written
Yeah.
thing about a butt. And I was
Cute.
like, this is so great.
Yeah.
I was like, I love this. And it's great art.
It is.
Very great art.
It is great art.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much, you know? It's
Did
very
it say-
simple.
Okay, so that guy's an artist, right?
Yes.
I wonder what kind of art he does. Is
I
he
don't know.
sculpture, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, clearly he's good at sculpting.
I would imagine that he's probably a sculptor.
Let me see.
I'm curious what kind of art he does, though. I love art.
But
So.
art.
Snow, but art.
Snow, but art. Let's see if I can find it quick.
Okay,
No.
maybe I'll tell.
So it was a story on Fox 4 too.
He went viral. I love it.
He did.
Went viral for a snow butt. Things like that, when people go viral for just silly things like that, like it restores my faith in humanity that people want to see a snow butt.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it just says he's a local artist. He has an art degree.
And he made a snow butt with his.
He made a snow butt. He says he never misses an opportunity to make the most out of the city's snowstorms, calling it a tradition. So maybe he's done this before. I don't know. It says he's made a rubber duck and an Easter Island head
Oh, cool.
on the Nelson's lawn. I think the butt is definitely the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Do you think he would have gone just as viral if he made a snow dick?
I hope so.
Or do you think they would have made him take it down?
I don't know if that's like considered too
risque.
I don't know. Probably would have offended somebody.
Probably.
That's how shit works.
Snow boobs would be pretty
Snow
cool.
boobs, yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would.
And it's not that much different.
No.
Like sculpting wise.
No, it's not.
You just add
2
some
globes.
nipples.
Yeah.
And just like fill in like the space between the legs. And
I agree.
snow boobs.
I agree.
He could totally have 2 then. He could just go in there, add the nipples, fill in, and then it's like, okay, exhibit number 2.
That's true.
Although the butt being exhibit number 2 would be
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
play on words.
That'd be way better.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I saw that. I think maybe you might have sent it to me.
Did I? Okay.
I think
maybe
you
I did. Okay.
Or maybe my cousin did. I don't know,
I don't
but I
remember.
did see it, and it
Maybe I
made
did
me
send it to
so
you.
happy.
Yeah.
And how much everybody loved it. Really.
A lot of joy
Yeah.
in that ass.
Yeah, you got to make the most of a blizzard, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Make a butt.
Check.
Okay. Now that we've laughed, should we get mad?
Sure.
Okay, let's get mad.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm really, really, really mad.
Nikki has some angry shower thoughts.
Oh God, it's so angry!
So angry.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I have my angry shower thoughts for today. First one. I've seen this lately. I've seen it on and off for years, but lately I saw it when it was really cold outside and it really got me.
Okay.
So when people, it's the only times I feel like I've ever seen this is a dude wearing shorts over sweatpants.
Oh.
The other day I was at the grocery store, some gray ass stretch pants, or Jesus Christ, some
Sweatpants.
gray ass sweatpants. And then he had like black basketball shorts over the sweatpants. And I
Yeah.
was like, that is not a good look.
And it doesn't make sense.
No, it's stupid. It's
What
because
are
if
they
you wanted to wear shorts, like I feel like you should put them on under the sweatpants.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to take them off, if you
You're
got
right.
hot.
I have seen people do that before. I haven't seen it very often,
Yeah,
but
you're layering it backwards, and it looks
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
you're right.
It looks stupid.
It looks so dumb.
I don't get
I
it.
wonder what the reason
I don't
is.
know.
Like, what is your thought process?
I don't get
Did
it.
you have like a mid-stroke or stroke mid-getting
Mid
dressed?
getting dressed.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it has to be a conscious decision to
has
put
to be.
shorts on over, unless maybe the sweatpants have like holes in them.
Well, in that case, you just need a new pair of sweatpants.
Well, yeah. Or maybe they're just like, okay, I'm gonna put my shorts on over the sweatpants because it's cold enough out. But then again, like, why wouldn't you just do it the other way?
Yeah.
It looks so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do people do that?
I don't know.
If you know the answer, email us. 'Cause I
Shorts
wanna
over
know.
sweatpants.
I have seen that a few times in my life, and every time I've kind of been like, what?
Not a good look, in my opinion.
No, it looks pretty trashy.
Agreed. Okay, next one is gonna be longer.
Okay. I'm ready.
Those basic white bitch signs, it's either like a sign or a mug or a shirt. And the worst one is live, laugh, love.
Well, yeah.
Live, laugh, love. Oh my God. Okay. So any of
laugh,
those
eat ass.
like live, laugh, eat ass is way better.
Yes.
So I like when you can like make fun of it like that. But so there's so many stupid cliche sayings like that.
Oh, I can.
So I have found.
I've got a few that I could throw
Okay,
at you. You haven't
okay.
said them. Okay.
So like one I can think of is some call it chaos. I call it family.
Oh my God, stupid.
Oh my God. It makes me want to punch people. So I looked up some other ones.
Okay, I'm ready. These are great already. I'm so excited.
They're so stupid. Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Bless this mess.
Oh, fuck that one. That one makes me angry
Yeah.
too. No.
Bless this mess. Next one is, okay, this one's a little bit more recent. I think there's like a sign. It's like a family rules. Laugh a lot. Love more. Tell the truth. Praise God. Or like it just has like a stupid list of shit you're supposed to do in the family. So this person on Reddit, I was looking at like funny ideas for this, and somebody made a parody. Laugh a lot. Love more. Tell the truth. Family first. Work hard. Have fun. Be yourself. Suck a dick.
Suck a dick.
When you don't know, pray. Okay. The ones that say like, it's wine o'clock.
Oh yeah. Stupid. I think I might have a couple things or I might have had things that were given to me that said that, and they pretty much immediately went into the goodwill pile.
Yeah.
I was like, it's got to be pretty creative though. Like,
Yeah.
if it's, I don't know, got maybe, If it's got like a drunk bitch like passed out with like empty wine
Sure.
bottle and it says like wine o'clock, I'm like,
Sure.
okay, that's a little funny.
Because that's
But
a play on the original.
Yeah.
It's like making fun of
Yeah.
like Live, Laugh, Eat Ass. It's
Yeah, but if it's just a wine bottle and it's like wine
uh-huh.
o'clock.
Or if it's a clock and at 5 o'clock there's a beer,
Yeah.
like beer 30 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's stupid. It's so uninspired because it's just like mass produced
overdone,
fucking
yeah.
bullshit. I hate it. Okay, and then there's a bunch about coffee that's like, but
Oh.
first, coffee.
Yeah.
Or don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. Stupid.
Give me my coffee and no one gets hurt.
Yeah. Shit like that. Okay, and then it's not the number of breaths we take. It's the number of moments that take our breath away.
Oh, God.
I feel like somebody has that tattooed on their lower back.
Probably. Probably.
You're only as strong as the drinks you mix, the tables you dance on, and the friends you party with.
Still pretty stupid. Not quite as bad as some of those others, I would say, but it's still bad.
This was every dumb bitch that I went to high school with put this on their little senior quote in the yearbook. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars.
Yep. I think like 25 girls did that as their senior quote.
Yep. Do you
Like,
know what you put as yours? Do you remember?
I do, actually. It was, oh, fuck. Well, I do remember it sort of. God, it was like an anarchist kind of.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Did that piss your parents off?
No, they didn't know what it meant.
They didn't know what you meant.
It was.
Oh,
I
that's
remember the
funny.
CD that it was on because it's on.
I'm already cry laughing, dude.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. They didn't know what you meant.
Man,
I feel like that would have pissed them off a lot if they would have figured it out.
it was kind of a. Okay, here it is. Chaos breeds life. Order breeds habit.
Oh, deep. Okay. Okay.
It's. I mean, I didn't think
Okay.
that hard to find it. It was on a CD.
Okay.
that I had. So.
Okay.
And
Do you remember the CD? Like what
Yeah, it
band
was Boxcar Racer.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was on the on the edge of the album, so it's kind of hidden.
Ooh,
and I
okay.
thought it was a cool quote, so that's
Cool.
what I used.
Okay. I used a Beatles quote. I thought I was a super cool hippie.
Hang on, is it a common one?
I don't know.
I
I
wanted
don't
to see
think
if I could
so.
guess it.
I think it's a John Lennon quote, actually.
Okay, I don't. Go. What is it?
It was life goes on within you and without you.
Okay, I've heard that one.
Pretty sure that's what I did. Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of kids did the what a long strange trip it's been.
Oh yeah. Also overdone.
Yeah. I think they might have put that in 70s show too.
Yeah, they were
Was
talking
there
about
one?
senior quotes and how
Yeah.
everybody just kept wanting to pick that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Oh
good.
yeah, because they added in Foreman's basement.
Yeah.
To make it more unique or something. Yeah.
That actually isn't a bad quote.
Yeah.
I actually do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that one. I like to say it.
Okay, next one. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain.
Stupid.
Does that touch you?
Whatever.
That's all the shitty ones I could find. Do you have any more?
Okay, one that popped in my head when you said it was, and it's not even really a phrase, but I feel like I see it everywhere now, and it just kind of irks me because it's so overdone. It's
hear it.
like mugs and shirts
Uh-huh.
and signs that say Mama Bear.
Oh God. Mama Bear is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I see that a lot. A lot of pregnant gals come into my work with a fucking Mama Bear shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That what I
just
just-
like
It's just overdone. I mean, it was maybe cute when like one person did it and it's like, oh, cute Mama
Yeah.
Bear. You know, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Now everybody does it. So
Right. yeah.
no, not a fan.
Yep.
And they're all written in a pretty cursive or whatever. And then
There's usually like a
little
like a
heart.
plaid
Heart,
bear
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's so unoriginal. Do your own thing. I
Well,
don't
Eat,
know.
Pray, Love is another one.
Eat, Pray, Love. Yeah.
Because that was the book.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not a bad book, actually.
Yeah.
I liked it. But then it was on all sorts
Uh-huh.
of shit everywhere. And yeah, there's lots of those.
I'm wearing a shirt that says "Keep on keeping on" right now, so I don't know if that might count as a overused cheesy quote. But I just like that it's 70s vibe.
Yeah. I don't think that one, but that one, you don't see that one that often.
I hope not. I like it.
I like it. Yeah. I have a t-shirt on underneath this and it just says overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's just my existence.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a cheap shirt and it's comfy. So
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Do I have any more? Oh yeah. Okay. Some of these were born last night because of. So Jenny and I were at a brewery last night, and the stupid fucking football game was on. God, I hate
The
it.
playoffs.
I know. It doesn't make it any better. So
No, it probably makes it worse.
it makes it way worse. So we were at this brewery, and it really wasn't even that bad. Like, I've been to way louder, way crazier places, but this brewery had the game fucking blaring on every TV. It's just so loud, dude. And like 90% of a football game is commercials, and they're always louder than the game.
Oh, always.
So we're just like screaming at each other so we can hear because it's like, cook Kraft macaroni and cheese. And it's like so loud. Like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate the whole vibe. I hate it. So it's just loud and it's annoying. And I really hate football time, how there's like 5 minutes of game time takes 45 minutes in real time because they go to commercial every 3 seconds.
And after every play, they stop.
Yeah.
They discuss. Then they play.
And like, why isn't the fucking clock ticking? Let's get this shit over with. I hate it. I should just not go out when there's football
And there's
games, but
way too many. Like, I understand football fairly well.
yeah. There's so
But
many stupid rules.
there are so many stupid rules, and I figured one out last night because I even texted you because I didn't know this was a thing. Because at the end of the game, like, it was pretty obvious the Chiefs were going to win.
Yeah.
And they took a knee, and usually when they take a knee, that's just when they let the clock
Yeah.
run through, and they're like, okay, the game's over. But then they took a knee, ran through the clock, added a couple seconds back on, and then took another knee, and then ran the clock out. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And I went home and I asked Ryan, and he was like, oh, they can only run the clock for like 35 seconds or something before they have to take another knee. I'm like, that's dumb. That is the dumbest.
It's all so dumb.
I was like, that's the dumbest rule. I was like, I feel like if you take a knee, you're like, okay, we all called it. We're not playing anymore.
Yeah.
That should just be it.
Yeah.
But
It's dumb.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I just don't. It's fucking.
There's always hidden rules, and I'm like, well, why did they do that? Like, I
Yeah.
understand the basics
Yeah.
of it, but there's always, and I'm like, how? This is something that irks me. Okay, this is an angry shower thought for Jenny.
Okay.
How can men memorize these thousands of rules for football, but they can't remember like what medication they need to take? Or
It's just because they don't want to.
pretty much it's like, okay, I know you're capable of
Because they know
memorizing
someone
this
else
stuff.
will do it for them.
Yeah,
The ones that are that way anyway.
pretty much.
Because they don't want to. It's not important.
Ryan will ask me over and over and over, like, what time are we supposed to be there the same day? And I've told him multiple times, and finally I'll just be like, I don't know. What time are we supposed to be there? What time are we supposed to be there? But I'm like, but you can memorize all these rules to football.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He just doesn't want to.
yeah, but I get he just has an anxious mind, and I try not to get. Sometimes him saying it out loud is him reminding himself, and I do that too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I need to say something out loud to like write it on my brain.
Sure.
But still, when I'm
Yeah.
the recipient of it, I'm like, "Ugh, stop it.
Like, just set an alarm.
Yeah, set an
Write
alarm.
it fucking down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I'm just not here for the sports ball. I know, like, I get it.
sports balls.
I get it that I'm in the minority, but I think that there was a girl at the brewery last night. She was so loud and crazy. I'm pretty sure she would have like had a nervous fucking breakdown if the Chiefs lost. She was so into the game. I was like, this bitch is gonna cry if they lose. Like, I'm like, why do you get so fucking worked up about this?
People do get emotional, man.
I know. It's like, so, like, your life doesn't change at all. Just
I've gotten emotional over sports, so I can't say anything.
okay.
I cried when I saw the Royals win the World Series for the first time in my life, and
Really?
because the first time they did it, I was a baby, so I don't remember it.
Sure.
And so then I went my whole life, just maybe one day. Then they finally did it, and I was like, oh my god, I finally saw it. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of a thing where, if this makes sense. I don't know. Maybe you've always wanted to see the Grand Canyon or something, and then you finally see it, so your eyes get a little misty, you know. Kind of the same thing, I guess. I was like, I never
get
thought
that
I'd see it.
I'm the weird one here.
Yeah.
I get it.
I guess I was trying to explain it to
No,
somebody
I
who made
understand.
sense.
Yeah,
So
that makes
I guess
sense.
for me, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like, I
That makes
finally got to
sense.
see it. But then when they won again, I didn't cry.
Well, that's
Because
good.
I didn't think it was going to ever happen the
Yeah.
first time. And then
Okay.
the second time, I'm like, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Champions.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What else makes you mad?
That was it.
Oh,
that was the end of my list. Yep.
Okay, I have one I can throw in.
Do it.
Cybertrucks.
Oh, yeah.
I hate those fucking things
Yeah.
so much. And I think the other night when I was leaving here after my birthday episode, one was like on my ass. It lives like right down the street from me.
It lives.
It lives, yeah. I don't.
It lives by you?
Yeah, it's on
Oh.
like it's like down the street because I've seen it in the driveway.
Okay.
And it followed me all the way home. All it takes is me seeing one of those, and my day is ruined.
They look so fucking stupid.
They're so ugly.
Yeah.
They're so obnoxious. And I read that only like 25,000 people own one. Isn't it weird that like 25,000 people just labeled themselves as a douchebag? Like they're just like driving around with a giant sign that says I'm a douchebag.
It doesn't surprise me.
They irritate me
Yeah,
so
they're really,
much.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why anybody thinks they're cool.
they're so fucking stupid looking.
They are so dumb.
Yeah. It's just
so
like a
dumb.
status symbol, I think. Just like a,
That I have bad taste in cars.
well, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
I feel like it's Elon's way of like making fun of, like, I could just make any piece of shit and anybody would buy it, and just to say they have money, and people are doing it.
That's true. There are
like,
people that do that.
Could
shit.
you make an uglier vehicle and people would be like, how much is it? Oh, give me 3.
Right?
Like,
I'll take it.
yeah.
Like
Fucking
this will make
stupid.
everyone know how cool I am.
Yeah.
And like, no.
And it doesn't, I'm
It's
with
like
you.
the
I think they look
nerdy
stupid.
version of like fake balls hanging from your truck, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I almost feel like the dudes with fake balls hanging from like their pickup truck are a little cooler than the Cybertruck people. And I never thought I would say this.
I don't see balls much anymore. I feel like
I
those
don't-
were pretty common for a while.
They were,
balls
yeah.
on trucks and stuff. I don't see them a lot anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah.
I
But
guess
yeah,
they've
those
kind of figured
were.
out every woman hates them if they have those.
Yeah. Stupid.
Nothing says I don't know how a vagina works more than a Cybertruck or balls on a
What
truck.
if somebody had a Cybertruck with balls on it?
Oh my God. I'd probably just cry in anger. Like it would upset me so much.
Double duty.
Yeah. Ugh. Stupid Cybertrucks.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty
hate
lame.
those fucking things. It seriously will put me in a bad mood. Ryan has seen me like sometimes like I don't know, going to Costco, going to liquor store, wherever. Because I see one pretty frequently because
Yeah.
it lives near my house, and I'll be like, motherfucker, I hate that guy. I don't even know who it is. I've never
Yeah.
seen their face.
It doesn't matter.
And Ryan laughs at me. He's like, you get so worked up. And I'm like, I hate that fucking
Yeah,
truck.
they're
I was
really
like,
dumb.
It just makes me mad. And,
That's fair.
and most things I feel like I could usually brush a lot of shit off. But there is something about those stupid trucks that just, my hands turn into little tiny angry fists. And I just want to pound that person's face. I'm like, why do you have this? Why? You don't need it. You don't need it. And that's what I feel about it. Okay, so it hasn't been that long since we recorded. I guess you haven't really watched much, huh? Yeah, I haven't really either.
I have not.
I have been rewatching Criminal Minds. Did you ever watch that?
Not really. I think I saw like an episode or two, but I never really did.
I love that show.
Yeah.
It is a show. I will binge watch it once I kind of start. I
Yeah.
will watch like 8 episodes in a row. And so yeah, that's what I've been just watching lately.
Okay.
I'm kind of just rewatching it. So nothing exciting there, but so yeah. What do you think? Should we play some trivia or you got
Sure.
anything else?
No, let's play some trivia.
All right. Play the robot.
It's totally 80s and 90s trivia time.
90s trivia. time.
90s trivia.
But
Okay, I will keep score.
oh, perfect.
You want to go first?
Sure. Do you want to go one, just go back and forth?
Sure.
Okay. Question numero uno for Nikki. Okay, I'm going to basically kind of read you descriptors
Okay.
of a character, and you got to guess the character. Okay, so there's like 4 hints, or
Okay.
3 hints, I'm sorry.
Okay.
First one, I live in the sewer and I have fur.
Okay.
I am a master of ninjutsu and I have 4 teenage sons.
Master Splinter.
Correct. The next one was my enemy is Shredder.
Oh, there was another one.
Yep, but hey, you got it.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't even need the third hint.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Do you think my dog Milano kind of looks like Master Splinter?
I could see that.
I kind of think
He has like
does
the
too.
long nose.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
I
kind
could
of
see
looks
that.
like him.
Yeah. Okay. What innovation did Pizza Hut introduce in 1995 that begged you to eat your pizza backwards?
Oh, stuffed crust.
Uh-huh.
I love stuffed crust.
Oh, shit, I remember that.
I love stuffed crust.
They still have it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit for me too. All right. I'm not sure if you've seen this show, but it's multiple choice. So
Okay.
we'll see. What was the name of Niles' never-seen wife on the sitcom Frasier?
Oh.
So Niles has a wife, but you never see her. What is her name?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to know it. Todd would know it if he was here.
Well, you got multiple choice.
Okay.
Lilith, Daphne, Maris, Roz.
Damn. Lilith was Frasier's wife on Cheers.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be Niles. It wouldn't be Niles is a different character, right?
Right.
So it wouldn't be her. Okay, what were they? It was Roz,
Maris,
Maris,
Daphne.
Daphne. Daphne?
No, Maris.
God, that was what I was gonna guess.
I think Daphne is another character on the show, and you
Okay.
do see her.
Okay.
I don't know about Roz. They may have just thrown that in there.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Oh yeah. Okay. What handy system was added to phone lines that severely hampered prank phone call attempts in the 90s?
Caller ID?
Yep. Did you ever prank call people?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
So much fun.
Fuck yeah.
What former heavyweight boxer introduced a portable electric grill to worldwide popularity in 1994?
George Foreman.
Correct.
All right. Okay. You might need to write, or I don't know, maybe this is easy enough you can do it in your head, but
Okay.
according to the Bare Naked Ladies, what is the number of weeks since you looked at me plus the number of days till we say we're sorry?
It's been... Oh, God, now I'm trying to remember the lyrics.
It's been something weeks since you looked at me.
I have a couple numbers going through my head. Okay, okay.
So number of weeks since you looked at me plus number of days till we say we're sorry.
And I have to add them together?
Mm-hmm.
Is the answer 3?
Mhm.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
You got it.
does it have the lyrics on there?
It just says, according to the Bare Naked Ladies, so it is 1 week since you looked at me.
Okay.
I don't know if this is like in a row, and there might be something in between there, but it's 2 days till we say we're sorry.
Okay, that's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
1 week and 2 days.
Yeah,
Oh,
you did
yes!
it. Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I am so
I
proud
don't
of
remember the
myself
whole
for
song,
that one.
but yeah, that was good.
Because at first I was going back and forth. I was like, is it 2 weeks or 1 day? 1 week? 2 days? 3 weeks? I had so many numbers.
Well, you ended up getting it. So, good
Okay,
job.
what links these clues together? The Max, Freeze, Bayside High. Bayside High.
Saved by the Bell.
Yes. Correct. Done with that card?
Okay, we're tied so far.
Okay.
According to the U.S. government, what was the most popular baby name for girls in 1990? I have 4 options for you.
Okay.
Number 1 is Jennifer.
Okay.
Number 2 is Jessica.
Okay.
Number 3 is Olivia.
Okay.
Number 4 is Lauren. What was the most popular baby name for girls in 1990?
In 1990.
Jennifer, Jessica, Olivia, or Lauren?
I'm going to go with Jessica.
You're right.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay, this is your last question.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll need to get more out or not.
We might.
But
We might. We'll see.
maybe we should have grabbed a few more. What did Lorena Bobbitt do to her husband?
She cut off that ding dong
She did.
and she chucked it. In the
She did.
That was awesome.
And from what I heard, he deserved it.
I think so. Yeah. All right. It's what you would dial on your telephone to call the person that just called you.
Star 69.
Yep.
Yes.
You won.
I won?
Yep. I got one wrong, so you won. Do you remember, when we talked about caller ID, there was another thing you could dial to block your number.
Yeah.
To call. Do you remember what that was?
What was it?
This is just off the top of my head. I think it's right.
I'm sure you're right. but I'm kind of
So star 69 was to call back the last caller.
Right.
I think it was star 67 to call is like a unknown number.
I think
So
you're
you
right.
could call without showing up
And
in
it
the
would show
caller
up
ID.
at like unknown
Uh-huh.
or no ID on the
Yep.
caller ID.
I think that still works too, because I was going to do it the other day to call a patient from my cell phone, and I didn't want them to have my number.
Right.
I think it still works because I tested it.
Oh.
Star 67.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't remember that.
I remember doing that.
Fun shit.
Okay. Now what?
Do you remember doing a good prank call?
Oh, my friends and I definitely did prank calls.
Here's my used one.
Okay.
Can you reach up? Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I can't really remember specifically like what I would call about. I remember getting prank called, and like what they would say. So when I worked at a hotel when I was like 19, my coworker, if he was off work that night, he and his friends would get drunk and prank call me at the front desk. And this one guy had a great like old lady Southern accent voice. So I'd answer and he'd be like, Holiday Inn Hotel and Suites Convention Center, this is Nikki. And he would be like, Ricky?
Ricky?
And I'd go, no, Nikki. And he'd be like, Mickey? And he would just fuck with me hardcore. And I finally picked up on who it was. So they used to try to prank me all the time. But I don't remember like what I pranked other people doing.
Either.
I know I
almost
did.
wish I did.
Yeah.
Because I remember me and my friends doing it all the time. And I don't remember like what our little joke would be or who we would prank call.
Yeah,
or...
I don't know. I remember, I think we would prank call people I knew, but also I remember just like going through the phone book.
Oh, really?
And like finding numbers,
I
like
was
an
probably
actual
too much of a pussy
written
to do
phone
that.
book.
I did
I
like
remember doing
restaurants
that.
sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is your refrigerator
Fun.
running?
Yeah.
Better go.
Probably
catch
some
it.
Bart Simpson shit. Like,
Yep.
is Hugh Janus there?
Oh, yeah.
I need a Hugh Janus.
See more butts here. Good times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've been going for about 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and do your topic?
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. My topic today is crazy things people have survived, like crazy
Oh.
injuries.
Okay.
I found a lot of wicked injuries people have survived. So I'm going to read them to you.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Okay, the first one, this guy named Roy Sullivan was struck by lightning 7 times in his life. He was a U.S. park ranger who worked at Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. He was struck by lightning a world record 7 times, each in its own separate incident. In the 35 years between the first and 7th strikes, he was never seriously injured, but did suffer from burns and get knocked out several times. Based on his description, they were very unpleasant experiences.
I would imagine.
They quoted him as saying, "Ever been shocked real bad? It's worse. Ever been scalded? It's much worse. It's like being cooked inside of your skin."
Ew.
Yeah. He considered his 4th strike in 1972 the worst and claimed to have been struck as a child while helping his father in the garden when he was a boy, although it did him no damage. Sullivan died in 1983 when he took his own life, supposedly due to an unrequited love. His status as a human lightning rod also caused some loneliness.
Oh,
That's sad.
that's so depressing.
He said, "Naturally, people avoid me. I can't blame them. Who wants to be near somebody that's getting hit by lightning all the time?" So sad.
That's horrible.
So he thought he was lonely because he kept getting hit by lightning.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh boy. Okay.
Have you, can I add a sidebar to this
Yeah.
one? Okay. Well, one, have you ever seen lightning like actually hit anything?
I've seen it hit like a tree
Me
in the
too.
ground and, but not a person. Or...
Yeah, I've never seen it hit a person, but I do remember one time as a kid, I happened to be looking out my window at like a rainstorm
Uh-huh.
and it struck a tree in my backyard,
Ooh, yeah.
which was not very far from my window.
Yeah.
And it was so bright.
Yeah.
Like, I fell backwards on
Yeah.
my butt because it was like so loud and bright.
Uh-huh.
I went out there and there was like this smoking like branch on the
crazy.
ground and everything. So that's the only time I've seen it.
Yeah.
I have been electrocuted a few times though.
Yeah?
Twice.
Like trying to fix stuff or how?
One, I got shocked by my hair straightener.
Ooh.
Faulty
Shitty.
outlet.
Okay.
It zapped me.
Ooh.
And my hand felt tingly for a while.
Ooh.
And then We had a dog growing up named Buttons. She was a
Buttons.
Dalmatian, and she loved escaping.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I'm not a fan of these, but it's just what people did back
Oh,
in the
the
day.
collars.
The
Uh-huh.
electric collars and stuff. And she figured out to flip her collar inside out.
Oh.
So when me and my brother ran after her, I ran and I tried to grab her collar, and the 2 electrodes
Ooh.
were out, and they shocked me.
Yeah.
And it knocked me on the ground, and my arm was like numb for like
Whoa.
a day. And I was like, oh, and my brother was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Just get Buttons."
Should it be that strong?
It made my like not my whole arm, but
I feel
my
like it
forearm.
shouldn't be that strong on an animal. Like, shouldn't it just get their attention? No wonder she turned it inside out.
Right? I mean,
I feel like that's a little too sharp.
yeah. I think it was not supposed to be that strong,
Damn.
but
Yeah. Damn.
oh, no.
Okay.
So those were the 2 times I got electrocuted. I survived.
Nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I don't know if I have. I mean, probably nothing more than just like a little zap from,
Yeah.
but I don't remember like specifically when or how. It didn't impact me
It's
much,
a weird feeling, like kind of like when your arm falls asleep
Uh-huh.
or your foot. It kind of
Yeah.
feels like that, but it feels deeper inside, like almost to like your bones.
Ew.
At least that's what happened the
Yeah.
2 times it happened to me.
Okay. Weird. Okay.
I
Next.
still twitch every once in a while, but I'm okay. Just kidding.
Next one. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his last name. I'm going to just try it.
Okay.
Anna Bogenholm was submerged in freezing water for 80 minutes.
Oh no.
She was an orthopedic surgeon from Sweden. She had a skiing accident in 1999. She almost certainly should have died. While she was skiing in Norway, she lost control and fell headfirst onto a frozen stream near a waterfall and somehow slid through an open gap in the frozen water. Her body became trapped under the ice, which was about 20 meters thick. She found a small air pocket to breathe, and she suffered circulatory arrest due to the cold temperatures after 40 minutes. In total, she sat in the water for nearly an hour and a half. During that time, her body temperature went as low as 56.6 degrees Fahrenheit due to extreme hypothermia. It took a team of over 100 medics at a nearby hospital 9 hours to bring her back to life. It took an extra 2 months for her to recover from paralysis and gain back most of her bodily functions. By 2009, she only suffered from some minor nerve damage issues. It was speculated that the extreme cold slowed down her metabolism, meaning her cells needed much less oxygen to survive. Fucking crazy.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
Uh-huh. She probably just like went to sleep though.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Wow.
This guy had a rough go.
Uh-oh.
Ron Hunt had an industrial drill forced through his skull. In 2003, Ron Hunt was a construction worker working in Truckee, California. As he was working on a job, his ladder suddenly gave way, sending him and the drill he was holding down to the ground. Following standard practice, he attempted to throw the power drill he was holding as far away as possible to avoid hitting it. Unfortunately, he didn't succeed and his head clashed with the tool. The 18-inch long, 1.5-inch thick drill bit forced its way through his eye and out of the right side of his skull.
Oh.
By a miraculous stroke of luck, the drill didn't tear through his brain tissue, but instead pushed it aside. This
Wow.
meant there was no damage to his brain, but his eye was injured pretty badly.
What a match.
Surgeons took out the drill by unscrewing it from his eye.
Oh no. Oh. Ooh.
They just backed it out.
All I just picture was the eyeball like coming out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Eek.
Oh. Yeah, I guess how else would you get it out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just unscrew her. What if they were like, what if they held it and they told him to spin around?
Just keep spinning.
Keep going. We'll tell you when to stop.
Oh my god. Did you ever watch the Three Stooges?
Uh-huh.
Like you'd be like laying on the ground going,
Going in a circle.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect.
Stupid.
Here's another hard name. This is a German woman.
Okay.
Iwa Wisniewska was sucked into a vicious
Sounds
storm for hours. She was a 35-year-old German woman who was Jesus Christ. She was an experienced paraglider, internationally known for her amazing feats. In 2007, she was paragliding in Australia when she ran into a horrific storm. During the worst of it, she was sucked up a vortex at a speed of nearly 50 miles per hour to a maximum height of 32,000 feet. higher than the top of Mount Everest and almost at the point where jumbo jets cruise.
Oh my.
As the storm raged around her, the lack of oxygen at that altitude caused her to pass out for around an hour. Somehow she drifted unscathed through temperatures of minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit as hail and lightning engulfed her body. According to doctors, the fact that she passed out may have helped her survive by slowing down her heart rate and bodily functions. This gave her the chance to wake up later after the storm was dying down and then land back to Earth.
Oh my God.
In the same event, this Chinese paraglider died. Like, so clearly she should have died.
Yeah.
That would be fucking scary.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
trying to even like kind of imagine. I wonder what she saw.
I don't know.
Like, that's what
If it's
I
just
want
like
to know.
a gray.
I wonder if it like kind of did she just
Yeah, like
see
was
nothing,
it
or could she?
what was the fucking Somewhere Over the Rainbow movie? Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Was it just like Wizard of Oz and it's just like
That's
a
kinda what I
gray
wanted to-
cloud?
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I don't know.
It's amazing that some of these people didn't get superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
maybe they
lightning
did.
guy should have got superpowers for sure,
Yeah, I agree.
and I feel like she should have too.
Okay, this next guy. Truman Duncan was cut in half by a train. He went through a horrendous ordeal in
Truman.
2006 when he fell from a moving train in Cleburne, Texas. Duncan, an employee at the rail yards in Cleburne, slipped and fell onto the tracks while he was riding a train moving to a repair dock. He tried to throw himself backwards so he wouldn't be crushed, but got caught underneath it. Some 9,000 kilograms of metal passed over him, destroying much of his middle and lower body. Despite being crushed by the train, he remained conscious and was able to phone emergency services from his own cell phone.
Oh my God.
When Duncan arrived at the hospital, it took surgeons more than 23 operations over a period of 4 months to try to save his life. In all, he lost his left leg, most of his right leg, a kidney, and his entire pelvis. However, he has been able to survive the incident and even went back to work several months later, only this time in the office.
Oh, good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, number one, I just want to say I really like the name Truman Duncan.
Truman Duncan.
And I also like that those could be switched, like Duncan Truman.
Yeah,
that's
2 first names.
just
Or
a great-
2 last names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like his name. It's
Yep.
it's adorable.
Truman
Oh,
Duncan.
Truman.
Duncan
Oh
Truman.
my gosh,
He
that
got
is.
cut in half.
Can you imagine, like 911? What's your emergency? Well, I am currently.
I am in 2 pieces.
Yeah, my legs are over there. The train is right here,
Yeah.
and
I'm still here.
I'm stuck.
Yeah,
Can someone
fucking-
please, when you're not busy, just come over here and help?
Yeah.
It's like
Crazy.
that is. Oh my God, that's insane.
I know.
Truman.
Truman.
Oh, Truman.
Truman got bucked.
Oh,
'Kay.
Truman. He's a trooper, though. He called 911.
He did.
Went back to work. Truman. I love
Truman.
Truman. I don't know Truman, but I love him.
Okay. The next one is this man had his heart forced into the other side of his chest.
Oh.
A 48-year-old man was involved in a traumatic motorcycle accident in 2014. Doctors discovered something completely mind-boggling. The man's heart had completely rotated and been forcibly moved to the right side of his chest. The craziest part is the man was still alive, conscious, and alert after the crash. Remarkably, the change in position of the heart was not due to the impact of the crash, but rather from a punctured lung. This caused the air to pump into the chest cavity, pushing the heart across the body. When the air was removed, the organ slowly moved back into its usual place without any lasting damage. It's fucking weird. That's super fucking weird.
Oh my God.
Bodies are so weird.
It's crazy how fragile we are, but
Uh-huh.
also how resilient.
Also, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just mind-boggling.
Yeah. His heart's like, all right, we'll just move over here for a minute.
They're like, oh, we better get out of the way of that. And I'm good.
Okay, this is a
His heart has a brain.
It does. This is a really crazy name, this next one.
Not Truman.
Forthman Murph.
Say it again.
Forthman Murph.
I like that name too.
The first name is Forthman. Last
Forthman?
name Murph.
Murph. Oh,
Forthman Murph nearly sawed
I
off
hope
his
he's
own
friends
head.
with Truman Duncan.
I doubt it. He nearly sawed off his own head.
Oh my God.
As a lifelong and enthusiastic lumberjack, it shouldn't be a surprise that Forthman Murph was still using his trusty chainsaw to chop down trees in his local area at the age of 74. However, in 1984, he suffered an accident that was almost impossible to survive. While he was out trimming trees, a branch fell and knocked him out, throwing him into a ditch. The fall broke his leg and knocked him out. When he finally regained consciousness, he found his still running chainsaw was cutting through his neck.
Oh.
He stood up, positioned his head so blood wasn't running down his windpipe, and drove himself a half-mile to his neighbor's house.
No.
They went to the hospital 17 miles away, where doctors found he had sawn through his windpipe, esophagus, and jugular veins, leaving just the spine and some skin holding his head in place. Several surgeries later, Murph fully recovered and went on to live for another 18 years.
He put his own head back on.
That's fucking crazy. How do you saw through jugular veins and not immediately just bleed out?
I don't know.
Wild.
He put his head back on.
Yeah. He just...
And drove.
Mm-hmm.
Holding his head in place, probably. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
He drove himself a half
What a
mile to his
tough
neighbor's
dude.
house. Yeah. Fuck. And he lived... So he was 74 when that happened. He lived another 18 years. Jesus.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fourth man. I like him.
Okay. I got two more.
Okay.
Greg Rasmussen crashed a plane in the African wilderness. Wildlife conservationist Greg Rasmussen thought he was going to die in 2003 when his plane was hit by strong winds and crashed in the African bush. Over the next 27 hours, he was subjected to dehydration, painful heat, and a number of animal attacks. This included being charged by stampeding elephants and later being stalked by a lioness and approached by hyenas. Fortunately, Rasmussen was able to drag himself back to the wreckage of his aircraft despite 2 broken legs and a fractured pelvis. By the time he was finally spotted and rescued, doctors feared they would not be able to save his legs. It took surgeons around 100 operations to save them and prevent them from requiring amputation, though he now stands a full 3 inches shorter due to the damage.
Oh my God. Wow. That's insane.
A plane crash.
A plane
I
crash.
can't imagine how fucking scary that would be.
Mm-mm.
Okay, the last one you may have heard about. He's in the what the fuck is that called? Ripley's Museum.
Oh, okay.
His name's Phineas Gage.
I love that name too. These people have great names.
Phineas Gage.
Phineas.
His head was impaled with an iron rod. He was a railway worker in the 1800s who was tasked with clearing rocks away so the rat could be laid properly. This usually involved using an iron rod to insert explosives into the rocks before lighting a fuse to explode the gunpowder. On September 13, 1848, this procedure went wrong and the explosion occurred earlier than expected, firing an iron rod straight through Gage's head and piercing his brain. Despite the fact that almost anyone who experienced a similar injury would be killed instantly, Gage survived and transported himself to the hospital with the fucking iron rod sticking out of his head.
Oh my God.
There, doctors were able to patch up the wounds and keep him alive. The only lasting damage affected his personality and character and his eye. The rod had damaged certain parts of his brain that made him less reliable and diminished his inhibitions. And he had there's a picture of him. I wonder if I can find it. There's a famous black and white picture of him. Have you heard of him before?
I don't think so, actually.
So he lived another, I don't know, while, but he just had one eye. Here's him. He just has just one eye. It looks closed.
I think I have seen that picture before.
Yeah,
That looks familiar.
he's kind of around. He's in, like I said, he's in the Ripley's and I've seen stories on and off about him over the years.
Phineas.
But there's I'm trying to find the one of his skull. Yeah, here's what it looked like. The iron rod went through his cheek, up through his eye, and on the top of his head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it was legit, and that motherfucker lived. He was just a little kooky after. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Didn't have any
Right?
inhibitions.
He probably
Little
danced
less
around me.
reliable.
A little less reliable. Yeah.
Those were good descriptors. He was a little less reliable after that.
Yeah. It was the 1800s.
I feel like he's got a
He was
good
probably
excuse.
fucking nuts, and they just didn't want to say it.
Probably.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got for my
Wow.
topic.
Those were good.
Good.
Phineas.
Glad you liked it. Phineas.
Truman.
Phineas Truman. Fourthman.
Fourthman. Oh my God. These guys are my heroes, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Those were some good names in there too.
Yeah.
Not only were the injuries crazy, the names just were kind of delightful for me.
Yeah, man.
All right.
These were good.
Well, I think that wraps her up.
Okay. Sounds
we are
good.
done. If you guys have anything you want us to talk about, do you have any crazy injury stories?
Oh, yeah.
We
Tell
would
us.
love.
Any near-death experiences?
Yeah.
I want to hear about them.
I love hearing about those.
I do too.
So send us an email, thegoryholepod@gmail.com. And don't forget, hit those 5 stars wherever you listen to your podcast. Yeah. And we will see you guys next week for Nikki's birthday.
Oh, yeah. For my birthday.
See ya.
Stay gory.
Bye.